Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, I'm here checking out Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. First look that was released yesterday. Sorry this is a day late. As you guys know, I always say better late than never. This is exciting. The fact that they were announcing a little bit ahead of time, well not announcing, but people are like saying, first look coming soon for the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse. And literally they dropped the first look, everyone's freaking out, and I'm like, holy shit, okay, awesome, but obviously I can't check it out when it dropped. It was unfortunate timing, but it is what it is. But then the thing came out, Part 1. So not only are we getting a sequel to Into the Spider-Verse, which makes a lot of sense, obviously that film was fantastic, but it's Part 1, because there's so much story that they have to cover that, no, this is just Part 1. And this makes a lot of sense in terms of what they introduce into the Spider-Verse, in terms of all the different versions of Spider-Man, of course, another version of Peter, and then you, of course, had Spider-Ham, you know, Spider-Gwen, all that kind of stuff. Noir Spider-Man, Nick Cage, fantastic, by the way. Fantastic casting on that front. But the fact is that you already do so much in that first film that it makes sense that if you're going to do a sequel and you're still going to be, of course, tapping into the Spider-Verse, that you have to really tell a bigger story than, because you already told a huge story with that first film. So it makes sense that the sequel is essentially 2 movies. Like, we're getting 2 sequels, so that's pretty cool. So here we go, guys. Let's get into now Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Let's get into it and see what they show us. Let's go. Another. Okay. Okay. Was this the ending? This is the ending of the first film, yeah. I think this is the actual ending. Maybe? Maybe not.
Miles!
Oh?
You got a minute?
Oh! What? Gwen? How did you get...
Whoa.
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is. But,
A little older.
My dorm room is very adult.
Seems like he's a little older, yeah.
Hey, are these your drawings?
What? No.
Good.
The animation is fantastic, by the way. I love that they chose this style of animation for these films.
I mean, I thought I'd never see you again.
Want to get out of here?
Okay.
Grounded.
Because of what?
Bummer. Is
That was cool.
Spider-Man grounded?
No, but that was cool. That fall back and then she's standing there. Come on. Oh shit. Okay. Whoa. What the hell? Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. Part 1. Yeah. Okay. October 7th. Okay, I heard it was October or whatever, but okay, October 7th. This was a great first look. We actually got to see, I'm assuming, part of a scene here, because I feel like there's probably maybe certain bits that are cut out or something, or certain dialogue that's been cut out, of course, in terms of spoilers, because he's like, I'm grounded. So it feels like maybe we're going to hear more about that, maybe there's more to the scene, and then she falls out the window, and then we're standing there, is Spider-Man grounded? I really liked how they showed this scene, and then they showed some really cool imagery here with him traveling through the Spider-Verse, because in the first film, Into the Spider-Verse, he doesn't actually travel. Like, he's just in his own world, and then all these other different versions of Spider-Man throughout, you know, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Ham, all that kind of stuff, they come to his reality, his Spider-Verse, like his, you know, his world. So I'm guessing with this, he's actually going to travel, of course, in terms of the title, Across Spider-Verse, he's going to be traveling, because it shows that he's traveling through another world, and then all of a sudden, Spider-Man 2099 shows up and then takes him, I think, maybe to his world or something, because he like hits something and then all of a sudden they transport it somewhere else. So I'm curious to see what the story is here, because I really liked how, because in the marketing course Into the Spider-Verse, I'm trying to remember, I don't think they revealed that the Super Collider or whatever, that machine that was being used, of course, that brought all these realities to their reality. Like, I don't remember that, like the whole thing about the Super Collider and everything about him, Wilson Fisk getting his family back, essentially. That tragic backstory that they showed there. So I like the fact that here we don't have really any context in terms of why he's traveling through the Spider-Verse, how she's here exactly. It seems like some time has passed since the first film to now. He seems like he's a little older. I'm not really sure, but it seems like he's a little older, or maybe it's just they updated his look a little bit. I'm not really sure, but he's grounded, so some time has to have passed, or maybe some time had passed from the very last shot and the actual ending of the film and the last shot of Into the Spider-Verse to now. So I don't know, but I'm really digging it. I really dug it. Like, a little bit of a scene, and then a little bit of some really cool shots, and then him fighting Spider-Man 2099, and then Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, Part 1. What'd you guys think of the first look? I'm curious to know your thoughts. I'm excited for an actual official trailer, or at least an official teaser or whatever, to kind of see more of a story about what's happening here. Obviously, don't give too much away, because I'm already on board, because Into the Spider-Verse is a fantastic film that I don't talk about a lot on the channel, unfortunately, but it really is. And so I'm glad that of course we're getting more films, and apparently they're developing a spinoff already on top of all these other sequels and stuff. Like, they're already developing a spinoff with Spider-Gwen and a couple other Spider characters, so that'll be interesting to see, because they said that the sequels are going to be kind of a launching pad for that. So I'm assuming we'll hear more about that soon in terms of what the Spider-Gwen and other Spider-centric characters are part of that film. We'll be hearing more about that soon, hopefully. So what'd you guys think of the first look for Across the Spider-Verse? Whatever thoughts you have, of course, Part 1. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.